Whoa, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. First things first, let's put this. I love coffee. Actually, I need some coffee right now. I'm just gonna put it over to the side over here. Oops. Anyways, yeah, here. I'm gonna save the best for last. I'll show you which one is like the box. This is the box. I'm gonna save this for last. Most of these are by Armed Force Tactical. You know, it's a Chinese company. There's armed and force and tactical. All of the key words that'll get people excited for. But these are wholesale knives. These are just essentially, I don't want to say throwaway knives, but they're essentially throwaway knives. We're gonna start off with the one that I already unboxed these, but we're gonna start with the one that I tried to rebox and I couldn't. And I got taken for a somewhat ride. I don't want to say it was false advertising because it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. So I thought I got a Bowie knife, or a Bowie knife, or however you say it. No, this is not a Bowie or whatever. This is by Elite Edge. This is made out of 420C steel. For context, my ballast song, my M-Tech ballast song is 440C. Hang on. This right here is 440C. 420. That's great. What's more is that it's like caked in gunk and dried oil. Like, I'm sure they're like, we better oil it to make sure that doesn't rust so we can take pictures. And like, you can see that it's not really constructed very well. But I bought it in a 3-pack because it came with 3-pack, so I was like, eh. I got a 3-pack specifically for a certain reason. You'll see why. Also, the handle, completely plastic. So this is like, if this knife breaks, the thing will probably break first is the handle. And if that's the case, I'll just use the edge. Like, I'll just use this as a throwing knife, just for fun, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the most high quality thing in the world. So I'm just gonna put this aside. This thing also again. My dad has a knife similar. Well, actually, it's the same blade shape and same everything. This is just a smaller version of it, essentially. Get out of the sheath! There we go. Doink. Wish that they were leather sheaths. That'd at least add some niceness to. Is it magnetic? It is. Look at the compass. Look at that. That's crazy. That's funny. Watch. I pull it back. Is it not gonna? Oi. Work you. There we go. Now it's working. And I can now control it via this knife. Ooh! By this knife. Ain't that something? That's funny. Anyways. Gotta put that there. So we have here is this Elite Edge knife. This plastic doesn't feel that bad, unlike the other one. That plastic felt like doo-doo. But anyways, my dad has a M-Tech USA version of this knife, all painted black and stuff like that, and it's way bigger. It's like machete size. But this is also 420C, as you can see there, 420C stainless. I'm sorry, handcrafted in China, designed in USA. That's great. Yeah, handcrafted in China. If you guys are really saying that, you guys are really writing yourself out because it's not really great handcrafting, guys. Again, if the scales break, I'm just going to use it as a throwing knife. Thank you so much, Elite Edge, for such terrible knives to laugh at. I didn't buy this. I didn't buy these to be like, ooh, high quality knives. I better get them before they're gone. No, no. I know that these were going to be garbage knives, just silly knives. Hang on a second. Did I repackage it in the wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. I was about to say, hang on. Did I repackage the knives in the wrong boxes? Anyways, this is my favorite one out of all the Elite Edges. Excuse me. This one, a karambit, like this little lanyard thing. I wouldn't go around wearing this on my neck. I personally would not. I would not. There's also some gunk on the handle here. But this one is actually does not come with the cloth sheath. It comes in this, which is actually a little bit more difficult than you think to take it out. Good grief! I swear I'm going to cut myself with this. But this one actually pretty decent. This one, again, there's like stuff caked on the blade. I didn't bother cleaning the blades beforehand because I wanted y'all to see this, just in case you ever go on a wholesale knife shopping spree. You'll see essentially what you're getting into. What does this say here? 420C stainless. I've always wanted a karambit, and I was like, ooh, it comes with those other knives. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. This one actually seems to be like the best out of the bunch, unironically, but at the same time, ironically. Pokey tip. It has a very pokey tip. It does actually have a really nice sheath locking mechanism right here. So yeah, out of all the three pieces, the karambit is the best. I'll take a sip of coffee. That's good. All right. So, I got some more ballad songs. This one, I don't know what this one is. Oh, right. This one is the one with the wooden scales. This is actually wood. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually like wood. And that's actually pretty cool. I liked the look of it. But another thing I like about it is the blade. Now, it is focus. It is shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Marketed. It's marketed as Damascus. And I want to say it is, but like I'm not entirely sure. I mean, there's scratches on the blade that you can't see at all, but I can see it with my eyes. Just the camera can't see it. No matter what I do, you can't see it. But I mean, there's different patterns on there, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to take it to my papa, my mom's dad, because he worked with metal. He might know if this is Damascus or not. And I got another ballad song. Also, the packaging here is like tore up. That's a great sign that you're getting a good knife. I mean, at least it's 440C. Don't know how much I trust that. That was by Armed Force Tactical, by the way. And here's another Armed Force Tactical thing. This is a quote-unquote Damascus butterfly knife. One look at it, like the photos actually look like it was Damascus. Up close and personal, it's just something etched onto it. I don't think that literally anything that I have is actually Damascus. Like, some people saw my other ballad song. This is This is the blade. It's actually at a decent mirror polish. I'll give it that. Anyways, shut up, watch. You're not in the correct time. Anyways, lots of people have mistakenly thought that this is Damascus. It's not. It's Damastech. I've seen it marketed as Damascus. I'm like, it's not Damascus. It's Damastech. Always be sure. There's the box. Look at the box. It came like this. It came like this, and I did not have high hopes. This is like the stuff that you'll buy off of TikTok. That's essentially where I got it. And I didn't get it off of TikTok itself, but like I got it off of a website that just had wholesale knives. I was very skeptical about it because it looks kind of sketchy. But I mean, where else will you find wholesale knives besides the mall? So, we have saved the best last. Now you may be wondering what's so special about this. Well, for that I need to go get another knife. None of these came taped, by the way. In fact, they actually, the box that they shipped it in was a reused Amazon packaging box, which was essentially a red flag. It did come here actually relatively quickly, within like days of ordering it, so you know that's nice. The website decided to charge an extra fee, so like an extra $10, so it was like $70. Either way, this is a OTF, which stands for at the front, and the reason why, that's why. I want to show this this knife off in a separate thing. Got it from a guy from church. But yeah, ever since I got this, I got it actually at Halloween. I've been flicking this thing out, in and out and stuff like that. It's really fun to do. But ever since then, I've gotten into OTFs. I actually got another knife from him for Christmas. Bless his heart. He's a good man. Anyways, so I decided to buy this because it really caught my eye. And this is by far the most like neat, like clean packaging. Like it looks very, I don't want to say formal, but like it looks more professional, I suppose. So I'll just put this aside here. It came in this, which has like a Velcro belt loop, and then there's this, and I don't know why you need that because the knife already has a pocket clip. So this is another OTF, but let me just go ahead and get it out. So this is, you know, the one. This is the side with the pocket clip. This is the other side. Carbon fiber. That's pretty. That's what really caught my eye. Well, one of the things that caught my eye. Another thing is this. Good grief. When I was looking online for this knife, I saw a TikTok on it. I was like, oh no, this is going to be a TikTok knife. But the power behind it, good grief. It feels like a punch to the fist. Like there's a lot more power behind this than the other one. But like it doesn't say made in China. Focus. Focus. Is that 115? Call of Duty Black Ops reference. Good grief. There's like a lot of tension behind this thing. Good grief. There's a ton of tension behind it. Like a ton. But anyways, yeah. I was really attracted to this knife and I was like, ooh, that's very pretty. So this is going to be one of my everyday carries. Now, there was some listings that said that it was Damascus. There was some that said it was anodized. So I don't exactly know what was done here, but it looks really pretty. Now, granted, I'm not going to sit here and say, ooh, I felt the edge on my finger. I shouldn't do that. I'm not going to sit here and say this knife is like the knife of knives. You know, this is the ultimate knife. This is the ultimate OTF. If you buy anything else, you're kidding yourself. No. No, I assure you that there are way better OTFs out there. There are way better karambits and balisongs out there. I just got some wholesale knives. Wholesale knives are not very. You can find better knives by better companies. Look, if the knife says tactical or forces or armed or like main thing being tactical. If your knife says tactical on it, chances are it's made in China. What's more is that the same guys behind MTech USA, like they probably use this. It's probably the same OEM that made this. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's the same people who got this design, went to the same factory, and was like, "Yep, let's shrink this down just a little bit, paint it blue, and have another company name." The lights are flickering. That's nice. Anyways, under new company name and just try to rack up money that way. Essentially what I think is going on. Flickering your lights. Good grief. Anyway, so this is the main thing I was after. Looks very, very pretty. I like it. What will I do if these break? I will just be like, oh well, they were fun while they lasted. Like I can ask for a refund if they break, you know what I mean? So if they do break, oh well. Most of these knives are essentially junk. The quote-unquote Damascus one, this one, I'm actually going to paint. I was thinking, excuse me. This one is so pretty. Okay, I love the OTF. What I was thinking with this is the handles. You can see which one is like stiff. The bite handle is very, very stiff. Anyways, what I plan on doing is painting the blade gold and then the handle blue in some parts, as a reference to Team Fortress 2. What was it called? Australium, I believe. I think it was called Australium. I think that was the metal. But I also would like to customize my own ballad song, and I was like, oh, you know, if this is Damascus, you know, that's great. You know, I can paint over it, and there's still going to be a pattern. This is like essentially printed on. So I mean, I don't know what I want to do. I might keep it like this. I might not. I don't know. But I do want to get just a plain knife and just paint it to make it my own, essentially. But yeah. That's going to be it for this live stream, and hey, we've done it under an hour. That's great. So for me, the main let's doink doink. There we go. For me, the main, I need a sip coffee. Quick, just I promise it's real quick. This, I don't understand why this is included with the OTF. I mean, granted, it's to bump price up, but like it has oh, I bumped the camera with the knife. I'm sorry about that. Granted, this has a pocket clip on it. If you don't have a pocket, what are you doing? But I carry fixed blades. Stop flickering. Anyways, I carry fixed blades on me, and they don't go in my pockets. So I mean, you know, it's just whatever. But like, if this has a pocket clip, you can clip it anywhere. You don't need a pouch. And what's more is that you can like clip it into your pouch, and you can use this little Velcro belt clip to clip it to your belt. You could do it with this. I mean, granted, yes, don't get me wrong, the pouch does add a little bit of extra protection. However, this isn't leather, so whatever protection you're going to get is whatever this can withstand. And even then, the shock will go through this and into the knife. So you're not really adding that much protection to it. Granted, it's gonna, you know, it won't scratch, but if it's in your pocket, it won't scratch. So this kind of useless. Also, glass breaker. This has some heft to it. I'll say that this has some heft to it, which also gives it like that punch feel whenever deploy it. Grief. But yeah, black and blue. I really liked the color palette, and so I was like, what? Let's get this. And the blade is a Tanto, or as some professional non-Japanese people who think they're Japanese pronounce, they would say it's pronounced. I'm sorry. Let me say it like them. Actually, it's pronounced Tonto. Guess what? I'm American. This is not a Japanese Tonto, so I can say Tanto. So I can already hear like people just. I can already hear the keyboard warrior just typing up the thing in their mom's basement. But yeah, we got a Tanto blade. If I had a Japanese Tonto, I would say Tonto, but since this is not Japanese, I'm gonna call it a Tanto. Good grief! I feel like they put like maple syrup in here. You're like, okay, so to lubricate it, we're not gonna use any oils. We're just gonna use maple syrup and honey. Gosh! Like with the other OTF, this one isn't branded or anything like that. This has like, you can feel the power behind it, but like the switch isn't sticky. I know I'm doing it with my left hand, so the edge is up like that. I can't do it with my right hand because my coffee is right there, like right off screen, like exactly off screen. But now my blade is actually touching the cup. Anyways, but yeah, this is small. This is a little keychain. Doesn't have a pocket clip or anything like that. So I was like, you know what? Kind of want a OTF with the pocket clip, and found that. And I was like, ooh, I will definitely take a carbon fiber with some blue Torque screws and a blue Tanto, either anodized or Damascus blade, 100%. I still need to show off my other knives that commemorate the dogs. But yeah, out of all of them, the Karambit and this OTF are the highlights of this entire haul. I was originally going to put the entire box here and just take them out one by one and unbox it, but given the sketchy packaging, I was like, I better. And my mom was there, and so I wanted to unbox it with her. So, you know. But yeah, knowing that I got what I ordered, I'm gonna say, hey, that's great. I honestly forgot what website I got these from. I mean, if you ask, I'll probably give it to you, but like, don't go on there expecting super high quality knives. If you go on there, like if you ask me for it and I give it to you, expect some really cheap wholesale knives that are retailing for way more than they're actually worth. Now, I have seen this gone up for like everything I saw this go for was either $20 and I had to spend an extra 60 or buy this and get more knives. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to pay an extra 60 for a $20 knife, so I'm just going to buy more knives for a haul, essentially. And that's exactly what I did. I bought more knives and they still charged us $10 extra. I'm like, great, thank you for that, you jerks. But yeah, I was able to find this guy for $20, but the other websites would like charge an extra 60. So I'm paying 70 either way for this. So this is either a 20 or a $70 knife. And I have a feeling that's probably not even 20. Oops. I accidentally wait, did it lock out? No, it didn't. It didn't lock out. Now it did. Also, for those of you who think that this can just like a human, like, ooh, this has some, like stab through a human or something like that, like in It. If you're not into horror movies, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. But like, there's a myth that you can just put this out to somebody and then fire it, and it'll go into somebody and fully lock out and stuff like that, and you can kill somebody like that. No. In the name of Jesus, go away. Any demonic force in this room, go away in the name of Jesus. Anyways, there's a myth that you could like puncture through a ton of stuff with OTFs. It's not true. In fact, I accidentally fired it. Well, intentionally fired it, but I misjudged how long the blade is. It's roughly about 3 inches or so. It went into the nightstand, and it didn't lock out. So that should tell you that while if you try to, I don't know why you would, but if you try to fire it into a person, it'll like give them a nick, but it won't fully come out and lock out. You know what I mean? Speaking of nick, I was playing with some throwing knives that I got for Christmas, and there we go. I got poked by one. What's funny is that it doesn't even have an edge to it. Like the throwing knife that poked me didn't even have an edge. It went to a spear point. So I was like, well, that happened. But yeah, I got 6 throwing knives. I might make a video of me doing some throwing knives, and I got a new katana, and it's beautiful. I'll just say that. But yeah, out of all of the knives that I got here, the one that I'm most excited about is this one. Like this was the main thing when it came to this haul, was this blue. I'm just gonna call it anodized because I do not believe that this is Damascus. Anodized knife and this blue karambit. Again, I don't think that the quote unquote Damascus knives that I have are actually Damascus. Now the one that's just like the blade is Damascus. That might be Damascus. Again, I'm gonna ask and see, but I mean, if it's not, then it's not. If it's not, I won't be surprised. Also, this like acrylic carbon fiber, they put carbon fiber, then like put an acrylic plate over it. So you can hear that. Let me get something where you can really hear the click essentially. Shoot, bro, what can I use? What can I use that won't like damage the acrylic on it? A pick. Nope, that doesn't. Speaking of picks, I have custom picks, and I'm trying to like sell them. I just don't on online stuff. You can hear it. It's hard. It's not. You don't feel the carbon fiber. It's under like an acrylic coating. But I mean, it's fine. It looks pretty. So, yeah. I'm gonna clean the knives, like the blades, because they're covered in oil and stuff and gunk. And yeah, I might use them in videos. I don't really know. I might bring them to my buddy who's actually a sheriff. He's a deputy. And be like, hey, get a load of these wholesale, and we'll probably have a laugh about that. we love talking about knives and stuff like that. He's awesome. Anyways, hang on. Got over the flu. Still got some sniffles and the occasional cough here and there. But I mean, yeah, I got over the uncle who we have not been in contact with. Just got the flu, and we're like, no. We were going to do another Christmas because we got sick on Christmas Eve. Actually, hang on a minute. This might not even be carbon fiber. This might be just a print of carbon fiber. I don't know. Anyways. So, yeah, we were sick throughout Christmas, which was very unfortunate. So we didn't get everything wrapped up. Rest. I'm going to wedge this in between you two. Don't fall, please. Thank you. So anyways, these two knives were the things I was looking forward to the most. This one was the one I was looking forward to the most. Like, don't get me wrong. I wanted a Karambit, but I wanted this OTF more. So, yeah. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm thinking about doing more knife stuff because I'm a knife guy. I love knives. Knives are my specialty. But I will do more Thomas stuff and more train stuff and more model stuff and more Transformers stuff because I got more Transformers and stuff like that. But oh yeah, also more blockies stuff because I got more blockies. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't really know how to give an outro to this. My little brother says that like subscribe because then you feel like it feels like you're forcing people to. So that's why I said if you like what you see, why not subscribe? But at the same time, the whole like, comment, and subscribe thing is like, hey, I've used that for quite a while. I've been using it for years. So I mean, I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Do you want me to say if you like what you see, why not subscribe and leave a comment? You know, all that kind of stuff. Like rebrand my outro, I guess. Or do you want me to just keep on saying like, comment, and subscribe? Let's see. Anybody chatted? Nope. Nobody has chatted. That's cool. I had a viewer for just a second. I mean, then again, it is actually it's a Friday. It's a Friday night. Why aren't people more Okay, now we get a viewer, like right at the end. Hi. Just to catch you up, these are wholesale knives that I bought off of a website that I forgot the name of, and they're gone. Okay, it's fine. The live stream is ending anyway. So yeah, the reason why I live streamed it is because I have no idea how much room is on my phone in terms of memory. But yeah. I mean, granted, I could have made a short out of this, but I decided to make an entire video on it because why not? Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.